Greetings everyone, and welcome to another episode of our One Day Seasons playthrough. Now we've just come into autumn. We've got skills. This is from last night when I finished off doing the linen thread. So we've got to sort that out today. Now, where are we? What we're going to have on this? I need to get these unlocked really, so I'm going to go for... Not worried too much about house insulation at the moment, but certainly builder is going to be handy. I think in the coming few seasons we're going to have to start building a few bits and pieces. Now, management. What I'm going to do, I'm going to have to go up to Gustavia and buy some animal feed. Yeah, right, these fields, I'm going to get them to do them all as rye. And then, yeah, see, in the spring I can't do them all as oats. It's a bit of a shame actually. I can certainly do a couple of oat fields. We'll worry about that later. Okay, so that's going to be all rye as well. And that one's going to be all rye. If I can sort of get ahead of myself. Right, so yeah, we've got 3 rye fields coming up. Now, in terms of the actual people, production sewing hut, need to change that to linen fabric. Now, why can't you unlock linen fabric from here? Why do you have to then go out into your technology, go down to the sewing hut, do it like that? You should be able to do it straight from the sewing hut. Now we can do it. Linen fabric, okay. 100% on that. We've got 180, if I remember, odd linen thread on us. So he's going to do that. Yeah, linen thread, how much we got? Yeah, so if I leave 45. Morning, darling. How are we today?
How is life treating you?
Well, we haven't got any problems.
See you soon.
And how is our son today? We can't ask you about that. Okay, so we'll just have to have a look, seeing as he won't talk to us either. And we got another rabbit. And get some sticks. And that'll do for that. And we'll make one of those. Get a little bit more meat. Yeah, so I want to leave 45 linen thread in there for him, Zimmerwit, to make us some linen cloth, and then he's not going to get all that done today, but tomorrow we can then switch him over to making the linen shirts. So yeah, that'll do for that. Now, I don't think I need... Let's go and check our resource storage. Why do they make it so you can't go straight round that corner? You catch on that post, that's annoying. Right, what have we got? we've got 20 manure. What we've got fertilizer. Fertilizer. How long is it going to take them to? I'll take that with me. So that's going to give us another 10. So that gives them 44. So they can certainly finish off one of the fields and get the other big field planted. What we got in rye seed, rye grain, 39. Is that all? So we're going to need to buy a load of that today. Okay. So we need another 55 and 50. Sorry, 50 and 15. So it's 65 plus 66. So we need 76. Yeah, 76 rye grain or rye if they've got that amount. Flaxseed, I want to take a load of that with us to sell because that's basically going to pay for it. Okay, so we'll take 218 of those, leave 200 behind for the spring. What else have I got? Actually, let's leave that here. We'll leave that here. Linen thread, I'm going to drop on the floor probably. Right, let's go down to the barn. And we're going to just make up our fertilizer. I also want to get up to Gustavia and Borrower and do the quest for Unigost. Okay, so that can go. We've got some meat on us, which will drop off in there. Only 2, better than nothing. Are they doing food? Potage, that'll last them the day. Okay. So now I need to drop the fertilizer in here. Drop that off. Don't need that. Don't need them. Don't need the sticks. Don't need the hammer. Don't need the gloves. Don't really need the bow and things, but we'll take them with us just in case. Leave that behind. Yeah, so let's run up to Gustavia and Borrower and do those 2 tasks, and I'll see you when we get up there. Okay, so this is Ida, if we can catch her. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to bump into you. Right, we're here for Unigost Scythe. Okay, yeah. So what's the game? So 2. How's it played? Okay, hit me with the riddles. Okay, so that's. What disappears the second you say its name. So silence. Feed me and I live. Hit me a drink and I die. Well, that's fire. So number 3. And I can fly but have no wings. I can cry but have no eyes. And that's a cloud. So that's number 1. Okay. So now, oh, is there any potential villagers here? And we got Erwina, Filiberta and Oldmere. So what are your stats? No 3s. 3 in diplomacy and hunting. And yeah, not really what I was looking for. And I want, really, I need a couple of males. I haven't got any spare houses at the moment. Okay, so we'll go and speak to Unigost and then go and speak to Edwin and buy some more supplies. Have a quick drink while we're here. Now I have done a test and you can carry the wicker crate through the river even when you get right down to the water level up by your neck. So yeah, that still works for the medieval shopping trolley. Okay, let's give him a bit of a breather. We got anybody here? Oh, got 2 potentials here. Nerat, oh, you're quite old anyway. So what are your stats? Oh, don't put your head down like that. Don't be so despondent. You've got a 3 in survival, so yeah, you're not that bad. Yeah, nobody really would want from there anyway. Okay, so where's Edwin? There we are. Hello, Edwin.
Whatever you need.
Right, now we need to sell you all our flaxseed. Yeah, you have got enough money, good. And what do we need to buy? Oh, I didn't count the fertilizer that we're going to need. So I think I'm going to have to buy some manure. Right, what have you got in rye? Only 45, okay. Well, if we have all that, can we buy 45 oat as well? Or 40? Right, and right, let's just come out of that for a second and go into our management tab. Skills, oh, diplomacy. Oh, 2 in that, okay. Yeah, do I go for that? What's the next one? 500. I'm going to go for prices. So we get 20% better prices now. Right, how much fertilizer have we got? We have 28, and how much of the fields have they still got to do? Right, so yeah, we're gonna need what, 38, 44, and 48, 52, 56, oh, 61, 71. And how many did we have? So 43. So we're going to need to buy 86 fertilizer, 86 manure. Okay. Now I've got a load of cabbages that will be, yeah, they won't be rotted till tomorrow though, and I need the fertilizer today to get that planted. Okay, so where's he gone? Don't walk away from us. We're trying to do business with you. Okay, so manure. He's only got 81, but we can buy some off SUBTITLES. Yeah, let's. Okay, thank you.
See you soon.
Let's go and see. There's SUBTITLES up here. Okay. I mean, you've got quite a herd here now.
Hello.
Okay, so we only want another 5 off him. 4, so that gives us 86. Yeah, so that'll give us the 43 fertilizer that we need. We've got our seeds, we've got our fertilizer. We've got to speak to Unigos.
See you soon.
Oh, pardon you. Sounds like you need some sort of constipation relief. Using the bar. I'll hop over the fence. There he is, over the back there. Hello, sir. Right, we got your scythe. Not at all. No. Okay, so he's now gonna tell us that. Is it Sambor wants to speak to us again? Yeah, talk to Sambor. Right, still need to get the well and workshop built. I mean, we're all right on building limits at the moment. We can go up to 20, so we've still got 7 spare. Okay, so let's. Haven't got anything else to sell, have we? Nobody in here has got any tasks for us, so we'll just run on back home and give our villagers a hand with their tasks. So I'll see you back there. Okay, so we're back at the village, and we got another rabbit. It didn't take long, we've only been gone a couple of hours. Right, so I need to get the manure done. And we should actually have some manure from the pigs, so I may not have needed to buy quite that amount. Right, let's get the... I've got to thresh those as well, haven't I? Yep. So I'll do the fertiliser first. I'll get those done. That'll give them the ability to fertilise the fields. And then I'll thresh the rye so that they can get on with doing that. Okay, so I've done the threshing of the rye and the oats, and I've done the manure, unless we've got some more in here. Yes, the pigs have given us some more manure. Okay, well that's alright. So we need to leave the straw in here, but we're going to need 32, so 53. That'll leave us enough to build another house, which is what I want to do next. Yeah, so we want logs. We're going to need 32, 6, we're going to need 40 logs. We've got about 20 outside. How many can we carry? How many would 40 be? 100 kilos. No, we'll just take 20-ish. Still puts us over weight, but at least, oh, we want a hammer. At least then we'll be able to move to some degree. Yeah, it's not too bad. So got 20 odd down here. 24. Okay, so I don't think I can get a house in on this corner. That tree sticks out too far. I don't really want to chop it down. We can probably put a small building on the end there. Okay, so we're going to go house, house, house. Right, are we fairly well lined up? Oh, we want to be... We go that way. How far? Oh, we're almost down the road. Okay, well that'll do. Let's go and get our... Let's drop off the logs we don't need. Logs. Drop them off here. Yeah, we'll go and pick the others up. Yeah, I was forgetting about the foundation when I was adding up how many we'd probably need. Okay, so tools, wooden hammer. Oh yeah, we've got logs here as well. I'd forgotten about those. Okay, that's a bonus. How many have we got there? 19. Oh, 40. Right, so let's get in here, and we want number 2, and we're gonna change. We're gonna just basically have the same as the other houses. So wooden walls and doors. That's going to be a wall. That's going to be a wood window. No, that's going to be a wooden window. That's going to be a wooden wall. That's going to be a wooden wall. So you're only going to have 2 windows in this house. And we need to do those as wood, and that as wood. Yeah, so okay, so that's the last bit of the roof, and that will then give us a spare house. Excellent. Now, do I separate, because we've got a couple of, well, we've got one certainly, got 2 married couples, or not married couples, but two houses with 2 people in. I don't even know if they're couples yet. Yeah, I'd rather separate those. If can we put Zemowit in? Can we remove him? Yes, we can. Excellent. So we can put him in the new house, and that'll be 1 less. I know it's a bit of a weird way of doing it. That one, isn't it? Yeah. a bit of a weird way of doing it, but if we can keep them separated, then obviously we won't run into pregnancies at this early stage. Although our wife has had a child, that's because we want to get on to taking over as the heir as soon as possible. But if we can keep the others from having families just yet, then obviously that will mean we don't have to get quite so many villagers in so soon to fill all the spots. Okay, so I suppose it's a sort of population control in a way, similar to something that seems to be going on in the world at the moment, but I won't drag politics too much into this. Right, so what do we need to do now? Hopefully the fields are coming along. Yeah, they're getting that one cracked on with. That one is partly fertilised already. That one isn't. What time of day is it? Oh, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We're going to have to go and give them a hand. Now, the weird thing is, on the sundial, or the indicator on above the season that tells you how far through the day or the season you are, because we're on 1 day seasons, you would expect that indicator at the top to say that it was almost midday, halfway through the day, but it's not. It's actually, 3 o'clock or something in the afternoon. Anyway, enough chatting for that. They need a hand to get those fields done. So we'll grab a hoe and a bag and some fertilizer and seeds, and we'll go and give them a hand. Right, logs, we can drop that back off. Keep the linen, doesn't matter too much at the moment weight wise. Get rid of that. We want a wooden hoe. We want a bag, which we don't have, so we'll take that one. We want some fertilizer. There's only 9 left. Okay, well, we'll grab the manure. We'll make our own fertilizer. And seeds, we're going to want rye, grain. Actually, if we take 20 of that ish, that gives them some to work with, and they've got the last remaining bits of fertilizer. I want a hoe as well, don't I? I got a hoe. Yes, I did pick up a hoe. Okay, so into the barn. Make fertilizer. 21. Okay, well that's again better than nothing. Hopefully that means we'll get these 3 fields planted, which will give us in spring, give us a nice crop. I've got to remember to drop the cabbages as well. So what do we need to do? We'll go and do this field. Okay, so we want our bag in number 2 and our hoe in number 1. Okay, so number 2, fertilizer. It takes long to do this one. Now, when I've done 1 day seasons before, because we only had 1/3 of the amount of days per season compared to the default game, I boosted the reputation gain, the experience gain things from 100 to 200, and that certainly got things cracking a lot quicker. The villagers were leveling up a lot quicker as well, which they're not doing at the moment for obvious reasons, because because we're only on the default 100%. Okay, so that's that one done. Now we just want our wheat rye, that's it. Right. I don't remember if we're going to have enough. We'll get as much done as we can. I'll give us 5 to go and do another bit of field with. Okay, so what bits over here need doing? They got... Okay. I don't know how it works. Oh, that's the lot. Right, have we got any in here? Yes, we have. So let's take another 10 out of there. When the farmers are sowing the seeds, I'm not sure how the game decides how much is being carried by them and how much is still in the storage. So for example, if it said there was 40, would that be 40 not being used by the actual farmer? How are we doing? Okay, so now it's just these bits. None of this has been done, or has it? No, that hasn't been sown. So we're not going to have anything like enough. We're out of rye grain. And I've got nothing for the animals. Right, let's... Oh, I have got animal feed. Let's take... I don't need to take that, do I? Because our lady should be our pig keeper. Really? Okay. I better take that out of there then. And put it into the trough. So what else have we got in here? Fertilizer. Don't think we'll come back and check that in a minute. Make sure that the farmers have finished their work for the day. Okay, so we can fill that up. Right, so 24 filled it from whatever it was on to 90%, but that should last them a couple of days, hopefully. Right, how are we doing? That's almost all done. That one hasn't even been started. Oh, she's now about to go over there and do that. But I don't think she's got enough to do all those. That's all fertilised because he's turning it over now. So we'll take that out of there and put it in the barn so we don't get mixed up with stuff in the barn, in the resource storage. Right, that, how are we doing for pottage? Oh, they're down to 1. Right, okay. But we've got 400 cabbages, give or take. So we will take the meat. So we should have 18 bowls in the resource storage. So it'll be 54, so we want another 30 meat. And we want 36 cabbages. We'll take that rot with us. Yeah, that means that we can probably drop 300 cabbages, which will give us a lot of fertilizer, or rot to turn into fertilizer. Okay, bowls. Wooden bowls. Yeah, we got loads. Oh. Yeah, we've got more than that. Okay. So we've got 21. Yeah, 21. Okay, so we can go and get some more meat and cabbage. So I was planning on making 18, so we're going to do another 3. Let's put that in here. Let's put that in here. So what we're doing, fertilizer with 39. Still rye grain. Okay, good. So they should be able to get most of that field done then. Which means, yeah, we're gonna try and get a field of certainly 50 out for the spring. Right, anyway, let's go and do these meals. We want some more meat and cabbage, another 3. So we want another 9 meat. And 6. And 9, so 3, so 6 cabbages. Oh, don't need that many. Okay, pottage. Let's go a cooking. Hopefully that means they'll have finished doing those fields. I will just check after I've done this, just to make sure. Yeah, 21. Just to make sure that they're all planted. And if not, I can finish that off because they will be knocking off work soon if they haven't already. Okay, so that's their food done. Now, that's something I've never really taken a lot of notice of, how much they actually use per day. I've always just sort of winged it and made what I thought was enough to last them the next day. Rot will keep with us. Don't need to leave anything else in here. That's all going to be right. We'll take that. Can't really use it for anything. We'll take that solitary mushroom. Oh, we need to get some more water in here soon. And yeah, let's check how much linen cloth our young seamster has been able to make. Linen fabric. Oh, yeah, it did make 30. Okay, cool. So, gonna start making another 10 tomorrow. So, by sort of around midday proper time in the game, he should have finished those, and we can switch him over to make it start on the linen shirts. Okay, cool. Right, fertilizer. We have 39, and I need to check the fields, don't I? What have I got to leave in here? Won't leave that in here. That'll go in the barn. Oh, I need to take the cabbages out as well. Okay. So we'll drop our basket. And we'll pick up 300, I think. Oh, to be honest, I think I'll probably just carry those round. Don't need to leave anything in there, do I? No. Okay, let's pick up our basket and we'll just have a leisurely amble round to here, just round the corner. Right, what have we got in there? Just bottles, it should be, yes. Okay, we've got nothing on the floor in here, so we're now going to drop off our cabbages and our roasted meat and our rot. Oh yeah, and a mushroom. Cool. Right, so that's all that done now. Management, how did they get on in the fields? Ooh. Now was that because they ran out? I think they ran out of time. Right, so we want fertiliser, any rye seeds that we've got left. And a bag and a hoe as well. Right, we've got our bag on us, we've got a hoe on us. We don't have any rye seeds, so how much rye have we got left? Rye grain, 14. Yeah. Okay, well, all of that will be better than nothing. Won't bother taking the fertiliser because they're going to do that in the next season anyway. Actually, now we could plant wheat as well, except that won't be harvestable till the summer, which means it's going to occupy that field in the spring. Yeah, I'm not going to bother. I'm not too worried about things like wheat at the moment because we're not really going to be getting into making sort of bread and things at the moment. Okay, so that's the field that's done. So if we go down to here, it's just that, yeah, just that one spot that was done. Okay, so rye grain we've got in our hand. Yeah, let's just plonk it down here, wherever. So that's going to give us, what, 14, 15 in this field, 15 in the little field. That's 30, so we're going to have 80. So we should get something like, I would imagine, 400, which will give us plenty for the next season. We've got, oh, that's a lot. Yeah, it'll give us plenty for the next season and give us some to make some animal feed. But I'm going to have to look at doing a field for the rye, the oats. Yeah. Somebody's still working. Oh, everybody else is... Oh. We have a phantom spinning wheel. We have ghosts in the machine. Excuse me, you left this running. Okay. We haven't got the honours, have we? Oh. No, haven't got any on me. Ah, now it's stopped. Okay. Well, that saves the wear and tear on it overnight. Yeah, so he's got 15 left that he can do. Actually, if I take those and do them now, then that means we can switch him over so that tomorrow morning he starts on the on this and like the loom. That means he can start on the shirts tomorrow, right? 15, wouldn't it? Down one. It'd be interesting to see how many linen shirts he can make in a day. If he was doing 30 linen fabrics, I think he should be able to do 30 shirts. Yeah, but with winter coming up, they will certainly be a good seller. You get the best price for them in the winter, obviously, because they do help keep you warm. So that's why we want to try and get all the flax done early on in the year. Now, I think, yeah, we're still quite a way away from sewing hut 2, so I might have to build another one if we're going to really go into the flax production and linen production. I'm going to need 2 seamsters. I apologise for my lisp. Actually, that's one thing I noticed on the videos after I'd done the recordings and I was playing them back. I noticed that if I put the playback speed on 1.5 times on YouTube, then it was, we got some crafting. Okay, I noticed that my voice was still legible, but it was also coming out because I know I've got a deep voice, and it was coming out at a slightly higher pitch. So it'd be interesting to hear your opinions on that. If you want to do the 1.5 times playback on YouTube and see what you think, and let me know. Well, 2 of those, right? That would get us faster crafting in that, but also builder trance. I don't think I need builder trance just yet. I'd rather get the crafting or the sewing up faster. So that only works in the workshop and the smithy, because we really want to start knocking things out on those. So I'm going to go both points on that, I think. Now, management. We need to change that tomorrow to making, again, we've got to go into here, go into here, linen shirt. Oh, glad we had the money actually, I'd forgotten about that. Okay, now we can make linen shirts. Oh, turn that down. And again, you need to be able to just double click here, type 0, instead of waiting 10-15 seconds for this to count down to 0. And then 10 or 15 seconds for this to count up to 100. I just think it makes the game a lot more enjoyable. Okay, so is that all? 2.7? 2.7? So he can do 30 linen thread in a day, 30 linen fabric in a day. So if you would, he should be able to make 10 a day, really. What's his skill level at now? Yeah, he's coming up to, I mean, we have changed him about a bit, which is why he would have been level 4 by now. But he'll hit level 4 tomorrow, hopefully. And then he'll start, obviously, knocking out a lot more and increasing his level even more. Now, we've got the fields. Yes, we're going to get 80 rye tomorrow. which isn't too bad. Now, why can't we see... again, why can't we see how much animal feed is in there? Pigsty, farming, animal husbandry even. Doesn't show us how much... yeah, doesn't show us how much animal feed we've got in there. I mean, we know we've got X percentage. Oh, yes, that is on 100%. I had a funny moment there. Yeah, so they're providing manure. Pigs, I've had the pigs a year now, because I'm sure it was... I thought it was 1 and 1 and 0.75 when we got them. Okay, well, they're going to change over a bit old. Hopefully we'll have some piglets soon as well. I don't know how long you would have a pig and sow, or boar and sow, before they give you piglets. Bearing in mind they both came from the same farm, I would have thought they would, if it's worked out in the same sort of way as they work out the human relationships, you would have thought they'd be making bacon already. Pardon the expression. Okay, yeah, so we've got most of the stuff done today that I wanted to. How long have we got left? We've only got 2 hours. I've actually got enough time to get the well done if I want to, I suppose. We've got the logs here. No, we haven't. Let's go and grab some logs and some straw. And we are thirsty because I just heard him gulp. Hammer. Have I got a hammer? No. So we'll leave that behind. We'll leave that behind. We want a wooden hammer. And actually, I'm gonna grab the buckets while we're here. Might as well. We've got 3 buckets there. We can fill our water skin as well. Straw and logs. 32 straw should be enough, I would have thought. And logs. I think we only need 6 for the base. I think we only need 2 for the roof, so we'll take 14 just in case. Got plenty of weight limit. Okay, so put the hammer in our slot. We're going to have to make another hammer. Okay, so let's grab some sticks quickly. Sticky. Grab them all. Right, Q, tools, hammer. 1. Come on. There we go. Right, and we want the what is it? Extraction, isn't it? Yeah, well, okay. Now we can plop that down here. Yeah. Right by everything else. Yeah, just 2 sections of roof. Okay, well that's handy. That's another building off our task list as well. Okay, so let's fill up our water skin. That one. And fill up our buckets. And we'll stick them in the food storage. So now we only need to go down to the river if we need straw. Okay. And bucket. I'm actually going to carry that with me, just in case we get stuck somewhere. Okay, so again, not a bad day. We've got pretty much everything done we wanted to. Got the well, we've got an extra house, and we've got most of the seeds planted. Well, we've got all the seeds planted, we just didn't buy enough. And we got another rabbit. No, we haven't. So we'll arm that and we'll go to bed. So put that away. Let's quick word with the wife, who ordered a dried husband. Oh, she's given us a bucket of water. How kind. A whole bucket of water. You're saying we need a bath as well, or a wash. What would I do without you? There you are, my love.
Soon.
Good night and good night. Oh, where have you put our son? He's certainly not in there. You just dropped him. Okay, well, yeah, I'm going to call it an episode here. Thanks again for watching. If you'd like to leave any likes, dislikes, comments, if you don't already subscribe to the channel and would like to, that would be greatly appreciated. I had another new subscriber, so thank you very much. Thank you also to all the others, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye now.